What's up, guys? Chasing Layman here with episode 106 of The Journey, and we are starting our journey in the National League today as we take charge of Wealdstone for the first time. So, like, subscribe, ring the bell, and let's go straight into some game action after the intro. So our opponents today are going to be Stevenage Borough, who have, of course, played in the league. We have also renamed this tactic to be the Wealdstone Raider, because why wouldn't you? Our starting line today is new goalkeeper Josiah John in goal, behind Byron Wilson, Jake Hewitt, Jason Phillips, and Jordan Newby. We've got Charlie Pegram sat behind Iolo Wood and Callum Lynch. And then we've got Ben Acey and Manny Wells in the attacking midfield positions behind Adam Watson. So a largely unchanged team from last season. Just a couple of newbies in there to strengthen things up. On the bench, we've got Eric Anson, who's signing. We've got Damon Stoddart, who, of course, continues his loan from last season. Jordan Chilvers, a new signing. Silko Thomas, who's been here forever. And Caden Birchin, who is going to be able to come off the bench as well. So let's secure that lineup and go and get a result in our season opener. And hopefully we can have a good season. So we're going to the dressing room. We're just going to say our home form is important to us. Go make the advantage count, and we'll just tell everyone else to go make a difference and make us proud. We don't want to put too much pressure on that for the start of the season. We don't want to take pressure off them either. We just want to keep it nice and even-handed. We, of course, you know our formation. It's the Christmas tree, the Wealdstone Raider. That is what we're doing. Jake Hewitt apparently is going to be the key man today, which is interesting because he was not great for us at Brestford, but apparently he's improved. On the Stevenage side, a 4-4-2 with Tavio Cicerelli up front, who I think was a wonder kid on the last edition of the game on FM23. But don't quote me on that, but it does feel like that's a thing I remember. So, we, of course, in our traditional blue shirts, white shorts, white socks. Stevenage in their red and white quarters with red shorts and red socks. I say quarters, it's this, but, you know, that's what it looks like in the game engines. That's what we're going to go with. Gilchrist gets a throw. We're going to yell encouragement to the boys, although Keith picks up the ball. Is in a way to Manny Wales already. 3 minutes on the clock. Watson to Pegram. Pegram forward for Lynch. Lynch goes back to Pegram. Can we get something out of this? Ball goes wide to Iolo Wood. To Acey. Acey with a chance to turn. Can he create something here? We know he can, usually, but he's stepped up a level now. Cross goes over. Manny Wales is there. And, just goes to show a bit the advantage of having a team together that largely knows each other. And realistically, there's only 3 players in this starting 11 that weren't here last season. And the build-up play ahead of them was very, very good. So, you know, we have got that foundation. We just need to build on it and get a good season now. As Abby takes a corner for Stevenage. Let's get a header and get this away. We haven't. And it's Marley Sweeney Rowe who scores for Stevenage. We've taken we've conceded a goal early doors in our first game in the National League, but it's fine. There's a long season to go, and hopefully it's just a case of getting these other new players bedded in and getting to know their teammates, and we'll be in a solid position. But, yeah, at least one thing I've taken care of is having enough fullbacks this season, so I can use Silko Thomas as a midfielder, which is beneficial when I need to. Yeah, as I said, we just need to get these guys ready, essentially. We just need to sort of start stepping up. They should be good enough, as I said, to get into the playoffs. But we'll see. We'll see how that shakes out in reality over the course of this season. So that's half-time. An uneventful first half. We have been better on XG. We just haven't taken our chances, which probably explains why Adam Watson's got such a poor rating. We've been unlucky so far. I feel like that's a good way to go about that. We will grab Adam Watson here. We'll grab Callum Lynch. We'll take Jason Phillips, Jake Hewitt. That looks like it for now. And we'll give him a little pointy finger. You've not been good enough. Get it together. We'll send everyone back out. And hopefully we'll get a better run of things in the second half. We get a throw in straight away with Wilson to Pegram. Back to Wilson. Back to Pegram. He's going for a little run now. Manny Wales with a shot and off the post. But Adam Watson there to pick up the pieces. And as long as that's not called offside, I think we're going to be golden. Manny Wales being dangerous as always. He might not play much football this season because the young Spaniard we brought in, we showed you last episode, is better, but is not fully fit, and I wanted to keep him rested for this game. So, Pegram just doing a great job laying up for Manny Wales, hits the post, very unlucky there, and Watson steps up, puts it away, gets us back on terms, and we are at least looking competitive for this season. I don't know where Stevenage are predicted to finish, but you'd assume top half, unless things have really dropped off there. As it's with Gilchrist now, the right back for Stevenage, goes forward, but only as far as Hewitt. And Hewitt, with a very interesting pass, giving that away, and then heads it to Cicerelli, who is going to come straight at us. We need to win this ball back because Jake Hewitt has not covered himself in glory with those two passes, it's got to be said. And Abbey now goes to Robinson. Robinson forward for Moulton. Moulton for Eaton Collins, who is going on a run, has a pot from range, and luckily Josiah John is there with a save. And he was only 17 on his son. He looks like a really good pickup though. So hopefully that's going to prove to be the case as Abbey gets a crossover and headed away by Wilson. Only as far as done, but that's fine. We just need to stop this going in, regroup, and hopefully we can get ourselves properly settled in and start looking like we're going to be a bit more threatening in this second half. Which is why I don't think that Jake Hewitt's going to finish this game the way he's playing. It's got to be said. He may well have to be withdrawn, but, you know, I don't think it's been a bad performance so far. I'm pretty happy. Abbey now on the ball. I've made a couple of subs. I've sent on Stoddard and Anson at the back just to tidy things up. Ben Acey's picked up a knock, but I'm hoping he'll run it off. I've got options there in case he doesn't, of course, but just hoping he will run it off as Wood goes for Watson. Now, Watson releases man in Wales for a first-time shot, and I'd be shocked if he wasn't offside anyway, to be honest. But yeah, we're just keeping an eye on Ben Acey to see if he makes it through to recover some fitness in the next 5 minutes or so as Anson wins it in the air. Wales to Lynch. Lynch goes out wide for Watson on the overlap there. He needs to find a teammate to pass it to. He's painted himself into a corner, but finds Pegram, who I thought got brought down. Anson has a shot. Lynch can't win in the air. Watson back to Pegram. And Pegram grazes the top of the netting. And, well, should have done more with that, you could argue. I feel like we could have done more with that, but you know, at least we're looking lively. It is still 1-1. We have had the best of the game all the way through. We are ahead on XG. It just feels like a matter of when we're going to get a proper opportunity rather than if at this point. It looks like Charlie Pegram needs to come off. Throw in now, it's Wilson. Chilvers has fallen for Pegram. He's just picked up the ball there. Cross goes over, looking for Lynch, and it's Mihalcia in goal for Stevenage now. Putting it long down the field. One in the air by Stoddart though. Chilvers to Wood. Wood can keep going, just about. I'm very excited for Chilvers. He looks like a good creative player, and hopefully that will help us out as Anson goes back to Chilvers. Chilvers, what's he going to do here? Needs to make a decision. Needs to have a teammate free, and it doesn't have one nearby, so it has to go out wide for Wilson. Wilson for Wood. Can Wood get a cross in here? He's going to go back to Wilson. And over the top, looking for Lynch. Lynch can't get there. Gilchrist with a header, but Lynch gets it back. And can he get a ball across to a team? Manu Wales has a pop. Acey has a pop with the head. And Ben Acey and Manu Wales combining as they did so often last season. And could that be a winning goal on the opening day of the season? As Ben Acey, our star man, our entire time we've been here, for the season and a half we've been at Wealdstone, has stepped up and just done the job, really. Got a goal from nowhere and really helped us out. I mean, you consider it looked like he was going to have to come off about 10 minutes before this. Very, very good to see him recovering to step up and get that goal. Free kick now, and it's going to be Chilvers to take it. I'm going to praise the boys in anticipation of this going in. Can Chilvers be the demon we've needed from free kicks for quite some time? We will find out. Chilvers puts it in and rattles the woodwork and gets it back, but Abbey picks his pocket. Chilvers again gets it back. Now with Wilson. Are we going to get a continuing highlight? Not if Pendlebury gets a foot in like that and Stoddart breaks it up. You've got to feel like this highlight either ends soon or in a goal as Stoddart picks the ball back up, goes long forward, looking for Wales, can't find him, but Anson has it. Wales to Lynch. Lynch, can he release someone here? Ball to Chilvers. Chilvers with a chance to run again. He's going out wide to Anson. Ball over the top for Wales. Can Wales cut it back here? He can't. Does now. Watson with a header. And somehow he's managed to miss that for about 3 yards out when he probably would have found it easier to score. But it does enough. Time is ticking away. Apparently we've had loads of corners and we haven't seen any of them. Gilchrist into the box now for Anson. Can he create something from the back here? Goes long to Lynch. Lynch ball released to Wales. Wales first time towards AC, can't find it, but it's now with Childers. Now AC to Wales. Wales gets tackled, but AC gets it instead. He's going to look for Wood on the overlap. Can he get a crossover? Back to AC in the box. AC with a pot off the woodwork again. I don't know how many times we've hit the woodwork in this match, but it feels like it's been far too many. And, well, if we'd been a little bit luckier, this could have been 5 or 6. It says we've got an expected goals of 4. And I think that's probably being a little bit undergenerous. We've not hit our XG, but we have hit the woodwork far too many times. And this one is going to go to a 2-1 win. Pretty solid result, I think I'd say, on the opening day of the season. I think once this team starts clicking and starts properly ticking together, they're going to be quite dangerous. So we're going to congratulate the team on the good result, and then we'll work out where we're coming back in the next episode. So looking at this, the next Ivory Coast games of note are at the end of September, beginning of October. We're playing 4 AFCON qualifiers in the space of about 3 weeks. Sorry, African World Cup qualifiers in the space of about 3 weeks, which is a lot of, in fact, it's less than, it's like 10 days. It's a lot of games in 10 days. So I guess our next 4 episodes are going to be with the Ivory Coast national team, and hopefully we'll do enough to qualify for the World Cup. As things stand in the group, but also we're playing 2 different qualifiers at once. As things stand, we are undefeated and 2 points clear of Mali, who are our biggest threat. So hopefully we can do enough. We can get a result against Mali when we play them. I think we'll be able to do just enough to be able to qualify for the World Cup. And as I said, the goal is to try and win the 2030 World Cup with the Ivory Coast. That's the plan. If we can pull that off, I'll be very happy. I think we'll have done well. But for now, we've gone on long enough, and let's wrap the episode up. Thanks for watching, guys. The new season is underway. Do like, subscribe, ring the bell. I have, as always, been chasing Lamey, and it's been a pleasure spending time with you. So, thanks for watching. Until next time, stay safe and have a good one.